And last question, how do you stay up to date with the latest coding clinic guidelines? Feel free to jump right in and answer any of those questions.
Well, while people are mulling over their responses for the, I have just never understood why provider education is so hard. I really do. And it's not all the provider's fault either,
Mm-mm.
because some people do not train correctly. Like they don't give them the right information, because it's so easy to hand a provider a list of codes and say this is what you use, but you don't realize what you're setting yourself up for
You're hurting them.
when you do. Exactly.
You're hurting them.
Because then they they get in their bag, because then they think like Dr. Rima that they're a coder, and they're not. That's not your job. You're just supposed to specify a diagnosis, and if there's any kind of combination or any kind of associated, anything along with that, that's what you document. That's all.
Document.
And leave the codes to us.
It's the documentation.
Because
That's where the education needs to happen, is within the documentation and making sure they understand how their documentation impacts everything else going after it, the downstream effect of their documentation or lack thereof.
I like when I was doing outpatient CDI, like I had to come.